This is Iris from the Cashmere Goat, and I am here to welcome you to the Ramona Knit Along in 2023. We're going to be starting this in January. We're really excited because this is our first knit along. I wanted to hop on today to talk a little bit about the Raglan construction method, which is what we'll be using in our sweaters for the Ramona Knit Along. The Ramona is designed by Elizabeth Smith, and both the Ramona traditional cardigan and the Ramona light cardigan are both a raglan top-down cardigan, and the Ramona pullover is a raglan top-down pullover design. All right, so we are looking at this diagram, very hastily drawn, kind of looks like a flat baseball or something, but essentially imagine that we're looking down at the top of a sweater. So we've got the neck in the middle, and then what we're seeing is the concept. And so the concept is, and this is the pullover, you're knitting in a circle, and at 4 points you're going to be increasing before and after this little center stitch. So these little red ticks indicate, just like as a conceptual way to think about it, an increase before and after that center stitch, which you'll have stitch markers demarcating. We're going to move over to my hastily drawn cardigan, and it's a very similar concept, except for you're missing this part in the front, which eventually will have your beautiful button band holding it together. But you've got your neck, you've got these 4 places around, where here would be the shoulder, here would be the shoulder, again the back and the front. So this is the start of my Ramona cardigan. I'm using La Pampa, so it's pretty thick, and that's my pattern. So I just wanted to show you how this looks in real life. So you can see, similar to that diagram that I had right here, right? We've got the front of my sweater, front of my cardigan here, we've got my neck, and then we've got 4 places where I have 2 stitch markers that are demarcating that center stitch. Here's the 4th. And so on either side of that center stitch, which in the cardigan and the pullover, it's garter stitch. So there's that center stitch, and then on either side I've got make one right and make one left on either side of that center. So it's an increase on either side here, an increase on either side here, and here, and here. So I don't have a pullover Ramona handy, but I do have a shop sample, and unfortunately it's a little bit faded from the sun because it sits in the window, but you can see the concept is similar. If I go in close here, you can see I've got like a center stitch, and then I've got an increase and an increase on either side of that center stitch that's running down to where the sleeve is. And so also on this one, you can get the concept for, at a certain point, we're gonna be separating the sleeves from the body. We're gonna be putting these stitches and these sleeve stitches like on a marker, on a waist yarn, or stitch holder, and then we're just going to be knitting down the rest of the body. Again, this is not a Ramona, but it is a raglan top-down sweater, so you can get that concept, that idea.